Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our launch event today. My name is Abby, and it is an honor to stand before you as President and CEO of ISIC United States. If this is the first time that you have heard about the organization, allow me to tell you a little more about it. ISIC is a global platform for young people to develop their leadership potential through practical experiences of many kinds, including internships, volunteering opportunities, and more. Founded in 1948, ISIC is a non-governmental and not-for-profit organization entirely run by youth for youth. 75 years later, ISIC remains the largest youth-led not-for-profit organization in the world, continuously striving to create a positive difference through personal development, cross-cultural understanding, and social impact. In the United States alone, ISIC is engaged with thousands of young leaders, providing them with transformative experiences that foster education, skills development, and cross-cultural understanding. In 2022, our programs have reached 36 cities and 16 universities, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of education and social impact. Our main program, Global Volunteer, is a program offered by ISIC that provides international volunteering opportunities to develop skills and promote cross-cultural understanding amongst young people. It gives participants the opportunity to engage in various community development projects worldwide, which focus on the UN Sustainable Development Goals, typically contributing to number 4, quality education, number 10, reduce inequalities, and number 13, climate action. And now, dear friends, it is with immense excitement that I introduced Soraya Morales, our head of business development, and a person who is a passionate advocate for educational equity and sustainability. Soraya and her dedicated team have worked tirelessly to create this fundraising campaign that resonates with our values and aspirations. This campaign, launching today, is all about breaking down barriers and providing equal access to skill development for every young person in the US. Soraya, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Abby. I really appreciate your words, and I'm equally excited to be here today. I would also like to thank everyone who is watching. If you are here, it means that you look forward to a better future for all and want to know how you can contribute to it. Today, in the International Day of Peace, during the Global Goals Week, I stand before you to share a powerful opportunity that transcends borders and aims to change the lives of young people. It's a chance to be part of something that is greater than ourselves and to make a lasting impact in the world. Before officially introducing our campaign, I would like us all to remember that education is the foundation of progress. It's the key to unlocking the unlimited potential that resides within every young individual. Yet, we know that there are still barriers blocking the path to education for many. In ISIC, we refuse to accept these inequalities as the status quo. We believe in the power of education to transcend boundaries and to break down those barriers. Our fundraising campaign is a call to action. It's a chance to ensure that no student is held back by circumstances that are unfortunately beyond their control. Furthermore, according to the Transforming Education survey by the world's largest lesson, where they asked 37,000 students from more than 150 countries their thoughts on education and what they would like to see change, we gathered the following information. 48 students said education should be about attaining new practical skills, and 42 students want to understand more about different cultures. And well, with that being said, I would like you all to see the campaign's official video.
In a world where education and personal growth should be a right, too many promising students are held back by financial barriers. We believe every student deserves equal opportunities to thrive, explore, and grow. That is why we introduced the Empower Tomorrow's Leaders campaign, an initiative to contribute to education equality and sustainability by providing scholarships for young students to engage in life-changing experiences through the ISIC Global Volunteer Program. ISEC Global Volunteer is a program offered by the largest youth-run nonprofit organization that enables young individuals to engage in volunteer projects in different countries. It allows them to contribute to community development, gain cultural understanding, and develop personal and professional skills by contributing to the Sustainable Development Goals and working for a better future for all. Imagine the impact we can create when we empower students from diverse backgrounds to contribute to community development projects aligned with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, working for quality education, reduced inequalities, and climate action. We are reaching out to individuals, foundations, and companies who share our vision and want to make a tangible impact on the lives of these young people. With your support, we can bridge the gap and unlock a world of opportunities for these students. Your donation will make a difference. Your support will open doors, change lives, and create a ripple effect of positive change in our global community. It's more than just a scholarship. It's an investment in tomorrow's leaders. Join us today. Together, we can make these experiences truly accessible for all and impact the world. Donate at isecus.org/donate.
Experiences in my life, it was amazing. Throughout this incredible journey, I had the privilege of developing many skills, contributing to the Sustainable Development Goal number 4, quality education. While my personal growth was undeniable, I am aware that I am just one among billions of young individuals. I recognize the privilege that enabled me to take this experience. And since then, I've been driven to find ways to democratize such opportunities. Therefore, with great enthusiasm, my team and I have come up with this solution. Our vision is to eliminate those financial barriers that hinder countless youth from partaking in similar experiences, ensuring that the path is more equal for everyone. With your generosity, we can provide scholarships that open doors to the ISEC Global Volunteer Exchange Program, which, as we've seen before, isn't just an exchange. It's about developing skills, it's about fostering cross-cultural understanding, and also contributing to a world that embraces diversity, equity, and inclusion. And your contribution isn't just a donation, it's an investment in the future. By supporting our mission, you are also aligning yourself with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, goals that resonate with every compassionate individual in this world. Quality education, reduced inequalities, climate action, those are not just buzzwords. They are the guiding principles of a world that we are actively shaping as change makers that are concerned about creating a social impact. Which is extremely, extremely important, as the data in the latest SDG report shows. Of the roughly 140 accessible targets, we've seen that only about 50% are on track to be reached by 2030. Close to half of these targets are moderately or severely off track, and over 30% have seen no movement or even regressed below the baseline. From 2015. So now, as we continue to explore the remarkable initiatives and aspirations that drive positive change in our world, it is now my privilege to introduce you to our guest speaker, Chris. He is the Senior Associate Director of the Center of Sustainable Business at the University of Pittsburgh, where he collaborates with industry giants like Pittsburgh Paint and Glass and Accenture. Chris is a seasoned social entrepreneur with a global perspective, having worked across the US, Egypt, Germany, China, and more. So Chris, the floor is yours. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Sora. Hi, Chris Gassman here. I'm here in my capacity as a member of the board of directors of ISEC United States. That's a governance body, for clarity's sake. In my day job, I'm the staff team lead at the Center for Sustainable Business. That means I spend most of my time working with professionals, faculty, and students focused on galvanizing businesses to thrive for all. I've been asked here today to cover 5 things. Number 1, ISEC and my experience. To recap a few things that Abby mentioned, why ISEC? It's focused on peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. Who is ISEC? The largest UN-recognized organization, i.e. over 100 countries, led by young people for young people. What is ISEC? For me, it is my personally crafted leadership development program, LDP. When I was graduating from college, I was trying to find the overlap of where what I loved intersected with what I was good at, what the market would pay me for, and how I could advance my tribe, i.e. humanity. I knew that if I invested the next 3 to 6 years to pressure test time-limited roles in different functions, industries, and geographies, I could figure out what was at the center of that 4-legged Venn diagram, my ikigai, or raison d'etre, reason for being. ISEC connected me to the UN in Egypt, then an international organization in Qatar, and finally to a local business in Shanghai, China. By the end of it, I'd figured out that my ikigai was to help others find their viable plan to do the right thing to make the world a thriving place for all and to get working on it. If not for my global volunteer exchange experience, I wouldn't have found my Venn diagram overlap and known what my next steps were in my career. 2, the importance of well-resourced experiences like ISEC's Global Volunteer Exchange. Had it not been for similar funding in the wake of 9/11, I wouldn't have had the formative experiences in Egypt and Qatar that led me here today. Global Volunteer Exchange cultivates essential skills like cross-cultural and interpersonal communication, planning and project management, as well as adaptation. Global Volunteer Exchange provides hands-on experience with the Sustainable Development Goals, the targets and indicators that underlie them, and the ability to discern between global sustainability versus cause washing, and which is contributing to one versus the other. 3, career development and education. Participating in ISEC's Global Volunteer Exchange can significantly benefit a young person's career. Besides the points I've already shared, the strongest personal example I can offer is that I was fired from one of my roles in ISEC, and I'm still a strong supporter of the experience because of the safe space it creates to get back up, learn, and challenge yourself anew to be better. ISEC is a platform, a table that many objects on it you can choose to hone your path of where you want to go and accelerate your journey there. I know personally dozens of examples of people who have done this. 4, personal experience and insights. To this day, some of the most influential friends and role models I know and look to in my work at the CSB are ISECers. There's a resilience, an energy, collaborative humbleness you can see in the eyes of someone who's gone on an ISEC Global Volunteer Exchange. It's their ability to find ways that work, their passion in their work, their understanding that those affected and living on the front lines of the effort know a lot about the need if you listen to them and engage them. Number 5, in closing, I encourage you to support ISEC's campaign with me as a means to empower young leaders and contribute to a more sustainable future for all. With that, back to you, Soraya.
Grace, thank you so much for sharing. We truly appreciate your contribution. And I am happy that you highlighted the significance of well-resourced experiences like ISEC Global Volunteer Exchange and how they cultivate the skills, which is what we're looking for, to contribute to career development and provide a deep understanding of the SDGs. So thank you so much again. Now, I would like to share Megan's story with you. Megan graduated from the University of Georgia in May 2022 with a Bachelor's of International Affairs. During her time at UGA, she was heavily involved in ISEC as a local president in 2020, and she also went on a global volunteer exchange in Italy for 6 weeks. Since she graduated, she has been traveling and working both domestically and internationally. And well, she unfortunately couldn't make it today live in our event, but she did share a video with us that I would like you to see. So please listen to her experience.
Hello everyone, my name is Megan and I'm a former local committee president of ISEC at the University of Georgia. And while I was a member of ISEC, I actually went on exchange myself and traveled to southern Italy where I volunteered at a refugee resettlement agency. And I can confidently say, hands down, this was one of the most transformative experiences of my life. Not only did I grow in so many personal and professional ways, I also grew into more of a global citizen, which is one of my proudest moments. Working alongside people from almost every continent, people from various cultural backgrounds, people who spoke so many different languages. This was such an incredible experience for me, and I would recommend it to anyone who has the opportunity, which is why I think that this initiative is so important. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me and to my experience, and go ISEC.
Megan's story is just one example of the countless lives ISEC has touched. It highlights how our programs not only provide enriching experiences, but also equip young individuals with essential skills, broaden their horizons, and fuel their passion for global change. As we move forward with our campaign, let's keep Megan's story in mind. It's a reminder of the incredible potential that exists within our global youth community. Together, we can continue to create opportunities for young leaders like Megan to thrive, learn, and contribute to a better world. So if you're still here, I want to thank you and ask you to think about the lives you'll touch. Picture the young minds hungry for knowledge and growth who will embark on a journey of self-discovery thanks to your donation. Imagine the communities around the world that will benefit from their efforts, their newfound skills, and their determination to make a difference. Our mission goes beyond raising funds. It's about raising hope, raising dreams, and raising generations that understand the value of unity and diversity. Together, we're creating global citizens, ambassadors of change who will stand up against injustice and who will fight for equality. So, I implore you, don't let this moment pass you by. Visit our website at isecus.org/donate and be a part of this movement. And if you are not able to donate right now and you are still interested and want to follow along with what's going on, join us on all of our social media platforms and stay connected with the work that we're doing here. And you can be a part of the force that shapes a world where every student, regardless of their background, has an equal shot at success. Be a part of the narrative that believes in a future where education isn't a privilege, but a right. Let's rewrite the story of education together. Let's break down barriers, provide opportunities, and empower the youth who will shape tomorrow. Join us in this journey, and let's show the world what it truly means to be united for a better future. Thank you for being here, and thanks for listening.